Hello, I'm Dr. Tony. I want to thank you for visiting my channel. Today we're going to talk about who are you? Who are you really? Are you who you want to be, or are you someone you think you want to be, or are you someone from the past? Are you someone that doesn't come from the heart, that comes from the thinking? Who are you truly? Are you like that infinity, the 8 sign? Are you, it's got a double meaning really, because it's the same line going around and around, which means when someone has 20 years experience, do they have 20 years of the same day experience or 20 years of experience of life? So what I want you to think about is, who are you? Now, if you don't know who you are, possibly because you never found who you are, because of your past experiences. So what I want you to understand is that whatever happened to you is not the act that it happened, it's how you perceive it. So as we talk about the Big Four process, about changing your subconscious, you really have to know what you want to change. And the problem about knowing what you want to change is sometimes you can't see it when you're in it. It's like when someone tells you a story and they say, oh my God, you should do this, but they can't see that because they're not looking down. I always tell my patients, when you look at a situation, look down as if you're looking above. Look down at the situation and you might see a different reality of it. I treat rich people, poor people, and one thing about people, we all have the same problems. Rich people have problems with more toys. But some of my patients have everything in the world on the outside and they have nothing on the inside. Nothing. Because you are not what happened to you. But yet you can't understand that because, again, I always bring up the same stuff. From birth to 7 years old, no analytical mind, you are absorbing everything. So again, when someone says something to you, you're going to take that internally. And as you grow older, you may think that you change it, but you don't. You need to start changing it in a subconscious situation. You need to find out what's within you. Because having everything in the world still means you're empty. You can be with 1,000 people and still be lonely. This is not about people around you. God gives you nothing that you don't need. You have everything within you. There's nothing missing in your life. It's only misplaced in your soul. So again, the Big Four process. So you're not happy with where you are right now, and it doesn't seem to change. It's because you're not allowing the subconscious to change. The subconscious is here to protect you. It does not want to grow because it's fear of light. You come from darkness to light. So again, you are a 4-part being. You are spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical. You have a thought, a highest vibration. You can't taste, feel, smell, or anything. That thought produces a mental image. And that's what I start talking about in my doctorate. As you go to the mental image, you start to enter the brain. Then you go to an emotion. Emotions we can measure by different chemical responses. And that emotion of fear produces a physical body change different than love. So, depending on what this first thought is, will determine where you go today. It's always the situation that you perceive it, not what happens to you. So, again, with the Big Four process, if you have a question, you ask yourself, why am I disappointed in something? Why am I disappointed in today? Well, if you are, what is the reason? Now you can come up with 20 reasons. What is the true reason? That true reason is in your subconscious. So again, you would ask yourself, why am I disappointed today? You find out what is the mental image. What is the mental thought there? Is it one of the 7 centers? Let's say it's I feel. You pick I feel. So when you get the mental image, then you want to pick what emotion is being affected by that mental image. So we pick an emotion that you would pick from the question, the card. Say it's I feel blame. Then you want to find out where is that being blocked in the physical body. Because with the Big Four process, when we combine all 4 of these into a paradigm shift, altering matter, spontaneous healing, it's because you combine different vibrations of 4. That's what spontaneous healing is. You combine the one vibration, and for that one moment, you bring all four together. So now we have the mental is I feel. The emotion is, in this case, guilt, fault, or blame to goodness. And then, let's say a location. So you're going to pick a block. And where is it blocked? And you pick one from the questions when you do the situation with the sacred geometry. So say it's liver. And then you pick the specific point, red. So the specific block energy point from why you're disappointed today is located here in the body. So now you have the mental vibration, you have the emotion vibration, and you have the physical vibration. Now with these three vibrations, you pulled all together with the spiritual. So that's what the Big Four process is. It's combining all four of the individuality of who you are, the Big Four process, to bring one vibration. So in this case, you have a mental image. You have the mental image, I feel. So you would be saying to yourself in the spiritual part, bringing it together, I feel goodness within my heart. I feel goodness. And you feel that in your heart as you're doing your short meditation. And then you visualize the drainage of the physical aspect of the liver point, organ point here. So in this case, this person may have a liver problem or may have high cholesterol. So it's easy to do this, but you need to understand it. So when someone does purchase the cards like I'm doing in the past, I give you a Zoom session on it so you can start to learn how to do the Big Four process, because you are not your past. You are so much more than that. And here's the point. I don't care what anyone does. I don't care what you do in your life, but be happy doing it. That's the point. I hate when a patient says, well, I'm miserable, and then, well, why don't you change? That goes back to the figure. They do the same thing every day. Do something different. If you're not happy with your life, change it. Because guess what? No one else is. No one cares, really. It's your life. I don't have time to worry about everyone's life, neither do you. But you have the right to change your own life. My purpose, one of my purposes is to guide people to change their life. That's one of my purposes after all these years of experience and developing this process of the Big Four. So please, be happy with who you are or change it. There's nothing else. There's no magic wand that's going to come down and change you. You're doing it yourself. God's greatest gift to you is free will. That's his greatest gift to you. And I don't care what God you believe in, it's free will to you. You have the free will to do nothing, or you have the free will to change. And we all have different situations. And don't wish that you're someone else, because you might have cleared those problems already. It might be worse than your problems. And if it is a problem, always look at it as the word situation, not a problem. So again, Big Four process is important. It's important to do it every day, to do it many times, and start to clear this onion of who you are. Become more than what you can be. Every day has to be an improvement, because one day you're going to be dead. We're all going to be dead. So start changing yourself and start to creating a new you. It's exciting that way. Okay, I want to thank you. Please, any questions, questionforhealth@gmail.com. I also do clinical nutrition, so if you want any discounts on Premier products, let me know. Send me an email. I'll send you a code. Also, please subscribe, hit the bell. I want to build this so I can really change the world with the Big Four process. Okay, I want to thank you again. Until next time. Please, any questions, email me anytime. Thank you.